We are tracking the developments in the case against a man convicted of killing a Toledo police detective.
Robert Jobe went to prison for a crime 18 years ago, and now the parole board has ruled on his future. Steve Iwanek joins us in studio. Our 11 Investigates team has been covering this story extensively. So, Steve, it'll be years before Jobe ever gets a chance of getting out.
Yeah, guys, at least 7 years to be exact in this case. The parole board denied Jobe's release earlier this month. Jobe first came up for parole in December, but the board couldn't come to a decision then. Now it has.
It's relief. I could probably sleep better at night.
For Lorraine Dressel, January 13th marked the moment she's longed for. Her son's killer was denied parole in a 7-2 decision, according to a letter obtained by WTOL 11. Robert Jobe was 15 when he shot and killed Lorraine's son, Toledo police detective Keith Dressel, on a foggy February morning in 2007. Keith was 35 and was working undercover during a drug deal when Jobe shot him in the chest.
I was sound asleep. The phone rings, 2 a.m., and report that a police officer had been shot and that it was critical. Probably the worst call that you can get as a police chief.
A jury convicted Jobe as an adult for murder and gun charges and sentenced him to 18 years to life. His parole hearing marked his first opportunity for release. In the letter, the parole board describes Jobe as someone who takes responsibility for his actions and is remorseful. However, the same letter says, quote, he has not demonstrated any positive offender change or motivation, as evidenced by his institutional conduct, end quote.
He didn't try to do anything to better himself. He just, I thought he would at least try. No, just naughty stuff, bad stuff.
11 Investigates obtained Jobe's disciplinary record from the Ohio Department of Corrections. Since his incarceration in 2008, as of June of 2024, he's had 97 violations. Jobe told WTOL that's because he's had negative influences growing up. Our Melissa Andrews spoke with Jobe back in 2023, where he told her his father sold drugs and robbed people. His mother served time for drug trafficking.
I'm a product of my environment for sure. It's what I knew, it's what I was taught. It was how I learned. Now that I've disassociated myself a lot with that, I've been able to grow and have a different perspective and outlook on life.
But Jobe said himself to 11 Investigates in that interview that he didn't expect to get out.
Do you think you're going to get out when you have your first parole?
No, ma'am.
You don't?
No, ma'am.
Now, Jobe's next parole hearing is scheduled for December 1st of 2032. He will be 40 years old at the time of that hearing, and he needed 3 more votes in this one to have the majority. You can watch the exclusive interview with Jobe and an extended conversation with 11 Investigates' own Melissa Andrews and Brian Duggar right now on WTOL 11+. Steve Iwanek, WTOL 11.